And then Oshaquie Foster.
Man, Oshaquie, I didn't see the whole fight, but I'm hearing fight of the year.
I definitely that 11th round. I don't like when
the announcers.
And I'm probably a product of this myself. When they get hyped and they start saying stuff, and I know from doing it myself, we say stuff that we want people to really just pull on to. And so I heard them in the 11th round saying this could be the round of the year. I was like,
round of the year.
Yeah, I'm like, this ain't no round of the year. But I had to look at it. I was like, realistically, this actually could be the round of the year.
I never broke that. That's hard to break out a round.
But when it's that good, you get lost in the sauce.
Okay.
You don't want the bell to ring. You obviously you want the fighters, they want the bell to ring, but you don't want the bell to ring. The 11th round was a hell of a round. It was like back and forth, and then it became Oshaquie.
Right
at the end of the round, it became
Hernandez.
It became Ramos.
Ramos. Why did I get Hernandez?
Right?
No, Serrano fought Ramos.
Excuse me, Hernandez. Excuse me. I shouldn't correct you. Became Hernandez, and then obviously in the 12th round, we know that Shaquie shocked the world again. I want to see my dude in the ring.
Yeah, he was off. I think we had him at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got to get him defending that title more. And I know he want to fight. He's a fighting champion. Yeah. He's not one of those dudes looking for an excuse, just sit back and hold on to the title.
Yeah.
And when he gets into the ring, he performs. It's not a boring style. It's an action-packed style. I forgot the old girl name, but she the one told me Shakur was going to be a problem. When I was like, I kind of looked past him against Ray Vargas, and he came out there and showed me. That was just, amazing, that fight. And that was like his first big step to a lot of people. Oshaquie has something special. What is he fighting? 120?
130.
130?
Yep.
So he got some it's money right around there.
Yeah.
He got some big fights.
Yeah.
He's with Matchroom now, no longer with PBC.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't even think. There's so many fights.
Well then, but let's stick here for just a second because I wanted to point out a couple of things, and Hernandez was winning the fight. Rocky was winning the fight, and I imagine he's winning the fight on the scorecards, but he was winning the fight in my mind, and it was a close fight, but I had him up 2-3-ish.
Like all he had to do is stay on his feet.
Yeah. At that, yeah. I mean, that 11th round was close, and of course, obviously the 12th
swing rounds.
Yeah, it was some swing rounds, but I think if he stays on his feet,
on your card,
I think I had him win by 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I had him win by 1 round if he stays on his feet. Yeah.
Well, Oshaquie does what Oshaquie does.
But here's the thing. Oshaquie is big for that 130 weight class. Mm-hmm. And so this is what I want to point out because an example, we'll use Canelo and we'll use Jermell Charlo. Mm-hmm. When you talk about a fighter being big for a weight class, you talk about the bigger fighter. Mm-hmm. And so with Canelo and Jermell, everybody was showing that Charlo was the taller guy. We already knew that. Was, in a lot of ways, the longer guy. He, in fact, could be the bigger guy at 168, but we know scientifically, again, that he has not truly filled out at that 68-pound weight division, whereas Canelo, of course, has been there forever. He's grown into that weight. He is 168 pounds. What that means is that even Oshaquie, taking all of the punches that he took, standing right there with Rocky, fighting Rocky's fight, moving and getting caught up on the ropes wasn't working. So he's shocked, just started trying to just stand right there and go blow for blow, dog it out.
Yeah.
When you're big for the weight class, that means you're durable. And so we see at the end of this fight, that one fighter is just big for the weight class, bigger than the other guy, and could sustain and take what the other guy was delivering. And Shaq had some bounce and energy in the last round, which I found to be extraordinary.
Yeah, credit to him as conditioner.
Yeah. I mean, he had some bounce at the end of this fight that was extraordinary. Again, a testament to him being big for the weight class. Guys that aren't hitting as hard as him, he can sustain and take that punishment, those punches on his body, on his head, on his gloves, the whole nine, and be strong at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? So I think that moving forward, that at 130, that's always going to be a strength for him, is being big for the weight class.
We think we know. People from the outside never been in there. Can you tell when a fighter, Shawn, is just tired, or when he still got like more than enough?
In the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just sitting back, not with you fighting.
Yeah.
Just being the eyes outside.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I could see it from Rocky.
Okay.
And I saw it from Oshaquie.
Like
and
they
that's
still
what
got
got
something.
me. Yeah, that's what got me to what I'm saying now. I said, Shaq is just big for the weight class.
Yeah.
He was able to really just be durable and hold on. And he's big and has a punch at the end of this fight where Rock is now worn down from giving and the taking. You know what I mean? So that size matters in the ring sometimes, depending on the fighting styles, depending on, the fighters.
Is it time for a unification? Hector Garcia,
Absolutely.
Navarrete?
Absolutely.
Or even get an Oscar Valdez. That's a big fight.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, and Shaq already got 2 losses. So I'm willing to put up what I've done in the boxing ring. Guys like Oshaquie Foster has done in the ring. L's. When you perform, your performance is what matters.
Mm-hmm. Not them L's. Don't let your performance outspeak those L's.
And we gonna get to Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. Yeah. Your L's don't speak for who you are. What you do in the ring speaks for who you are. You know what I mean? So what am I saying? What I'm saying is, while we're talking about Navarrete and Oshaquie, one of them gonna fall off. Mm-hmm. But depending on how the performance is, do either of them really fall off? You got great against great, good against good, the best against the best in that weight class. Do they actually fall off? Or do you want to see a round robin situation like we used to see back in the day when guys was just fighting, we was getting great fights and boxing was great. How does boxing get back to great? Putting the best against the best. And not when one of them lose, they go down the ladder. No, put the loser against the other winner. Put the loser against the other loser and make this thing happen.
And with you saying that, we got awards coming up at the end of the year. I got the Shawn Porter Award. I need to run this by Showbiz first because he has a Shawn Porter Award. So I want to step on his.
You do?
Yeah, I want to step on his first. So I want to run by him, make sure it's good. Oshaquie's he's on my list of Shawn Porter Fighter of the Year. I call it the Shawn Porter Award. Because I don't take it as all the W's. How did you perform in the L's? Shawn Porter. It's years you lost a fight or whatever, but still, that was one of your best years of boxing ever. You got to give people credit for performing. Just take a loss. You wiped off the planet Earth. Give people credit for giving out there, giving everything they got, going through the 2 or 3 months of fight camp. Go ahead.
You remember what people were saying? Because I don't remember exactly what people were saying after my fight with No. Before Errol.
Ugas.
Ugas, your dentist. Do you remember what people were saying after my fight with your dentist?
When they already knew Spence was coming, or just after? Just like right after. Like
right after.
It was just like, what was that? That ain't Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter got to turn it up.
Yeah.
Shawn Porter got to be Shawn Porter.
So then when it became
Earl
was people saying based on that
performance.
Yeah.
People didn't think of the big picture. Yeah. It was a lot of what did you do for me?
I remember people saying that I was going to get stopped and I was going to get knocked out.
People said some crazy stuff to me.
Do you think they were saying that because of my performance for your dentist?
Because if you don't, I don't think about that either.
Never connected the dots. I'll be ignoring shit. I'll be giving it.
Yeah, because it was like, that's not the usual Shawn Porter. And if you think that's going to work against Earl Spence?
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah.
Hey, well, good thing I did take it personal. Yeah. I was mad at people.
But that's why I say I got the Shawn Porter Award. And like I said, I'll run it by Showbiz. That's my guy. All respect to him. He started this.
What is that? You can't give.
No. If he want to say Shawn Porter,
I don't talk to him about that.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not worthy of an award. What
yes,
is that?
you are. Because you got to give people credit. Like, I don't know what his is.
Why am I the guy? I'm not the only one that's lost fights and went on to have great. I don't know.
Manny Pacquiao. There's a few.
Yeah.
Juan Marquez. There's a few of them, but
for this generation,
yeah. You gotta be a fighting champ. You can't just be down on somebody because people are scared to take L's.
Yeah,
I call it the Floyd Mayweather effect.
Yeah,
they don't want to let that L go.
Yeah,
But then once they take the L, it's like, oh, everybody loses.
Yeah.
Okay, I wish that was your attitude before you willing to fight everybody.
Yeah.
Because once you take that L, they were willing to fight anybody.
Yeah.
But before that, fighters are really cautious, son.
They would always ask me if I had not lost, would I take these fights? Is it the fact that you've lost is what gives you confidence going in the ring?
Effort.
That, kind of like the effort, like I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And I would always say, like, no, I would take this fight if I was undefeated. I still would take this fight. It's just how the nature of the PorterWay was for me, for my household, for my team, my dad, the list goes on. So that's just kind of what it was for us. I like to see Shaq got to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Beginning of the year. He got 30 days.
He got some time to make up, man.
Yeah, beginning of the year.
Ring.
Yeah, we got to go 3 times next year. We got to get a unification fight by the summer. If not, next fight.